Happy days in the One Evil shop. I've got the truck back from paint. I had a local guy spray the same color, it's called Hot Rod Black, on there for me. So now we have a complete black truck. So I wanted to preserve the pinstriping on this truck, so they, after I did my repairs, they only painted from the bottom up to the pinstripe. I did end up buying new sides for this truck. The old ones were so bent up and out of shape and full of holes, I elected to get two new side panels, which makes the inside look real nice. Yeah, sucks working by yourself. Let me get this in place now, I'll bring you over. Yeah, the heavy work's done. Of course, we got a lot of adjusting and measurements to take, but the way this bed sits in here is the wood actually sits on these cross beams here, and then you tie the bed to the wood, and then there are some bolts, I think 1, 2, 8 down the frame that go down the middle of the wood to further secure the bed. But it's all done with the wood, so that's as far as I can tell anyway. As you most of you know, I'm not really a how to do it channel, but for anybody that's here that's trying to get some pointers on how to put a truck bed back in my case the whole bed came off, and the bed has to be aligned, of course, with your cross supports like that one there. There is some adjustability when you start putting your runners in and the wood. Don't forget you can move the bed of the truck a little bit to help line things up. I almost forgot that I could do that and started down the wrong path, but I caught it in time. And then make sure these runners are in place before you tie this piece in, because these go down through the frame and they have to be pretty exact. So once everything is lined up at that point, I got up underneath the truck and marked these to be drilled with a pencil on both sides. And I'm getting ready to do this one, so let's see how it works out. It's kind of a one chance deal, so one of those things marked 18 times, so you only have to drill once. On that other one, I did have to do a little filing. So I'm just making pilot holes at this point. And once the holes are drilled, turn it over. This is the top side, the finished side. I put a piece of tape centered over that pilot hole in hopes that when I do drill with the size that you need, that you're not going to break that unsupported fibers and you get peeled back and everything. This hopefully will tie it down a bit. All right, the moment of truth. See if it fits. Still strong. I just had that in there. There it goes. Man, it is a finicky job. My dad calls these pinch bars. I'm not sure what its real alignment bar it is. All right, and then I put I don't know what they call these runners, I guess. Put these back in, make sure you got the spacing required. And these do come in and out a little bit. There is some adjustability. You can see here. Those are the hardest cuts. These are the hardest points to drill for me anyway. Those have to be straight. The truck bed has to be straight. There's just a lot going on. Take your time, recheck yourself, and you'll get it. All right, that's what it looks like from underneath the truck. Just went down here to inspect, making sure the bolts are in the frame, that the rubber stayed in place. All right, there's the wood panels stained, but not polyurethane yet. I went with a dark walnut Looked at some other colors, lighter colors, but it was too much of a contrast with that satin black of the truck. So I think this will look okay, but we'll soon find out. And now we're towards the end of the project. I wanted to give you an overview of the progress made. I'm pretty happy with how the wood came out. Not a super expensive kit. I did take some time getting that much polyurethane on there, and it's pretty easily scratched, so it's kind of, a show truck at this point. Won't do a lot of, won't be doing a lot of hauling, but it came out nice. And this side's the shadow side, but you can get the idea. Didn't do much here except I did weld these steps here. There was a couple cracks in them, so I got that welded up. And overall, not too bad. There was some flaws there, some bumps coming up underneath this paint, and I don't know why. So that part I'm not real crazy about, but I don't know what to do with this. I really don't want to get back into painting. A lot of work. So that's it. She's done for now. My next big job on this truck will be start working on the interior. There's some things that need to be fixed. But next, the 73 dump truck. I need to get it prepared for sale.